games in 12 days. How's the team feeling knowing that you guys have a long flight to Mexico and it's a very important match?
Well, yeah, again stretch with so many games, but I think we're used to it at this point. We had even more stretch, like when we had 8 games in 20-something days. But yeah, it's just good when we have good results, so it doesn't feel so demanding. The atmosphere is good. Guys are in a good mood and they're ready to go again because we know how nice it is to when you win, and we have a beautiful game and opportunity to make amazing thing if we go to the semifinals. So yeah, I don't think the so many games in such a short period is going to be a problem.
Ranko, you're one of the veterans of the team. What would it mean for you guys to make it into the semis, knowing you've been a part of the Concacaf Champions Cup the last 3 years?
Honestly, it would be amazing thing. It would be beautiful thing for this club, for the fans, for us as the players. We haven't been we were eliminated previous years in an early round, so yeah, it's a nice thing. And especially with these games against Mexican teams, it's always fun. It's always a great challenge because they're good squads, good teams. So yeah, I can't wait for the game, and I hope that we can celebrate as we did against Monterrey.
Jesper, a kind of similar situation going into back to Mexico, 1-1 on aggregate, but this is going to be a full stadium because they'll be at home this time. How do you prepare the team knowing that you guys got a job to do, but you've done it before?
Yeah, I think there's something we can do something about, and then there's other things we can't. And the atmosphere, of course, we can just talk about it, but we cannot really do anything about it. It's only great. It's only great that we're up against a team with great home attendance, and yeah, going to play at the Olympic Stadium in Mexico. It's fantastic, and as Ranko said, we're looking forward. It's also games like this that you're looking forward to, and also want to compete at the highest level. So it's great for us. It's so far this tournament has been very good, and we don't see it. You know, we talked about the schedule. We don't see it as demanding. We see it as an opportunity. So it's great.
When you started with this club, this was your first competition, was playing in the Concacaf Champions Cup, and now you have an opportunity to make it to the semifinals. What does that mean to you as a new head coach for the Vancouver Whitecaps?
Yeah, because I'm new, I don't really have the history in place. So I think that it would be great. I would say maybe for a player like Ranko, it's been a lot. It would be even more so because you've been kicked out in some of the rounds earlier on. But I think it's always great when you can do something that's not normal, and if you have the opportunity to go places where you don't usually go. So I think it's great. For me personally, I didn't know what to expect of the Concacaf. I think it has been a great tournament to participate in. I didn't know any of the teams we were up against. I didn't even know any of the teams we were up against in the MLS before I came. So I think for me it's been a great experience, and maybe right now I'm not that much into how far we've come. Just looking at how to progress actually.
Thank you very much, Sarita. We'll now go online for any questions. If you would like, please hit that raise hand function. To kick us off, we'll start with Rodrigo, please.
Thank you very much. I just want to ask you guys, what do you consider is the most difficult part to beat Pumas in this stage of the tournament, and in which way do you imagine the Estadio Olímpico Universitario can affect you in terms of your concentration or everything? Thank you.
What is it?
Ranko start.
Oh, well, yeah, we know what to expect from the Pumas. We saw them first game here. I don't think they're gonna play quite the same game. They're gonna do some of the things they did the same, but I think they're gonna be more aggressive because they're gonna have a lot of fans. They're playing at home. They're gonna try to force their way of play on us, but we have to be smart. We spoke today even in the meeting how we wanna prepare for the game and how to go into the game knowing that it's gonna be long 90 or 120 minutes. So we have experienced players that play already in the environment. It's gonna be a beautiful atmosphere. We know that, but we need to cancel that out and just focus on our performance because that's all that matters. If we do things that we did in the past few games, and I mean all season, I think we have a pretty good chance to go through tomorrow.
Yeah, from my standpoint, I expect a game that'll go back and forth. We've seen that both in Saprissa and also in Monterrey. Then, the home team gets animated by the crowd and has good spells, but we also usually have opportunities to overcome it and take over the games ourselves, and it will be different spells throughout the games. Also, goals will gonna affect how the game is evolving on the pitch. Of course, one of the things we have to consider, and we always know and talk about, is it's very difficult for the players to hear what we are saying outside. So we obviously have to be aware of communication on the pitch if we need something changed. And but apart from that, I think of course they will be supporting their home team. But I also think that for us, it's always great as a player to get into an environment, even though it might be a hostile environment, but with a lot of fans, a lot of noise, and everybody will just grow from that. So I think we have to live up to the challenge it is playing down there. Of course, there are also some other stuff like playing in altitude and stuff like that, but we feel we are prepared.